Rihanna calls out RHONY's Ramona singer in an Instagram post. Hey guys, and welcome back to another shared news from home. We've got all the details you need to know about Rihanna watching Housewives. And before we get into it, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you never miss out on any future videos. As always, I'm your host, Zachary Reality, and I'm joined by my lovely co-host, Morgan Wright. Morgan, did you know that Rihanna was a Housewives fan?
I mean, I knew that she loved, Leah's, clothing line, her streetwear, Married to the Mob, but I didn't know that she was an avid RHONY watcher like the rest of us, sitting down with her popcorn and wine every single week, but it just makes me love Rihanna even more than I already did.
She is an avid Rahoney watcher, and she actually watches some of the other franchises that we are going to get into. But first, Rihanna, who has been a low-key Housewives fan for many years, is calling out Rahoney's Ramona Singer in an Instagram post with the caption, "What was said at Ramona Singer, hashtag Rahoney," with a swipe to a video of a clip from the most recent episode of Leah and Ramona arguing. And Ramona could not even pronounce Leah's line correctly, her clothing line.
When it sounds great. Oh, you don't. No, I don't need. You're not exactly my demographic, so it's all good. I already have Rihanna wearing my. Do you think I need you wearing my?
So Leah responded to Ramona saying, "You're not exactly my demographic," and that she doesn't need Ramona wearing her clothes when she already has the one and only Rihanna wearing her clothes. Rihanna did just that by posting a selfie in Married to the Mom, Leah's clothing line, on her Instagram. Morgan, first, where do we stand on this Ramona versus Leah fight? They have been feuding since last season. Have you always been Team Ramona? Are you Team Leah? Where do you kind of stand?
Yeah, I have to be honest, I'm team Leah with this one, especially last season. I was like always team Leah. And I know that some people aren't loving Leah's second season, which is kind
Mhm.
of shocking to me because she was so loved and well received the first season. I'm not sure what really changed with that. But also it's like, how hard is it to remember Married to the Mob, Ramona? It's like you claim that these girls are your friends, yet you know nothing about their life. And it's just, if that were me, and Leah and Ramona, they kind of have that big sister, little sister relationship where they fight and make up, fight and make up. And it's like, if I had somebody that close to me that I considered like a big sister and they didn't know what my clothing line name was, I'd be like, Ramona, come on, are you serious?
They've been fighting since last season, and what really sparked this week's fight is that Luann had like all of the girls like get together to sing some type of song for like Ramona's birthday or something, and Luann didn't ask anyone to like sign a release form or anything like that, but Leah wanted a release form in case like Luann got sued or like made a bunch of money on the song or whatever. And Ramona just kind of stuck by Luann's side because Ramona and Luann have been buddy buddy all season, and that's kind of what like prompted this. And then what led into the Ramona commenting that she didn't know what Leah's clothing line was. I mean, they have been feuding since last season. I've always been Team Leah. I've loved her since last season. This season, Leah is a little bit more like uptight, and she's kind of just like always ready to like come for Ramona. But Ramona drives me crazy, and she can never pronounce anything, nor has she ever been able to pronounce anything. So this doesn't surprise me. But it was just the fact that Ramona is like so like women support women, and she can't even like remember Leah's clothing line. Like really, like you know what her clothing line is. So I don't even know, but are we surprised that Rihanna loves Leah so much? Because Rihanna is taking sides. Rihanna is Team Leah. Does this surprise you?
No, not at all. I feel like they both kind of have the same energy of like, they're strong, independent women. They don't take no BS from anybody. I mean, obviously, they both have the same sense of style because Rihanna wears Leah's brand all the time, which is
Uh-huh.
where their friendship kind of blossomed from, anyways. So, like I said before, the fact that I know that Rihanna loves the Real Housewives makes me love Rihanna even more than I did before.
Oh, Rihanna loves The Real Housewives. Not only is she a big fan of Rahoney, but she's also expressed love for other housewives in the past from Salt Lake City and Potomac. Some of the Bravolebrities Rihanna follows on Instagram include Heather Gay, Whitney Rose, Katie Maloney, Karen Huger, Ashley Darby, Monique Samuels, Luann de Lesseps, Garcelle Bouvet, Dorit Kemsley, Erica Jane, and Tanya Sam. Okay, Morgan, out of this list, do we think that Rihanna has good taste in housewives? Because I know you are a housewives expert.
Yes, I think so. I'm pretty sure I also follow all of these. I don't follow Tanya, and I don't follow Monique. Those are the only 2 ones on this list that I didn't follow. And I really, at this point, only follow Erica Jane for, like, the mess that is, but
Yes.
everybody else I
The
follow
pretty
on there.
mess.
Yeah, exactly. So I think she has great taste, especially from Beverly Hills. I love that she only follows Garcelle and Dorit and Erica, like I
Yeah.
just said. None for Kyle Richards. That's some shade.
No. I love Rihanna's taste in Housewives. I know she's been a big fan of Potomac, and I know she's a big Karen Huger fan. So I'm glad that she's on the right side of history with the whole Karen versus Giselle fight. And like me and you both, we loved Heather and Whitney from Salt Lake City. So I'm glad that
Mhm.
Rihanna also loves Salt Lake City. Rumor has it that Salt Lake City is coming back in like a month or two. We might be getting a trailer any day now. So definitely stay tuned for that. But I do want to bring it back to RHONY. We've discussed the rumors that there is a mess behind the scenes right now, and things keep unraveling on social media, on the media, that things are not going well still with the ratings. RHONY has reached its lowest ratings in 13 seasons on air, and they are still pushing back the reunion. They might reschedule it. They might cancel the reunion as a whole. And Ramona Singer is being very difficult about attending because she could possibly be on the verge of getting fired. Do we actually think that they'll cancel the RHONY reunion as a whole? Could they possibly not do a Real Housewives of New York City reunion? Wouldn't that be crazy?
No, I think they have to do it. And I think all of the housewives are contractually obligated to do it. So if Ramona doesn't want to do it, she's going to have to pay a lot of money. And I just don't see her wanting to do that. It's like, just go, Ramona. You will be
Yeah.
fine. She has been on the show for ever, it
Since the
feels like. So
beginning.
just yeah, so just do your job and stop complaining about it. And then if you want to quit after the reunion, quit, but you need to finish what you started. I mean, my parents taught me that when I was 5 years old, and it still is true today.
Well, I think Ramona is just worried about going to the reunion because she doesn't want all of the race conversations to be brought up, because that has been a huge storyline this season. Ebony has been trying to hold Ramona accountable for her white fragility, and I just don't think Ramona wants to like answer to that again. We see how uncomfortable Ramona gets in these situations, and then she just like walks out of the scene. She just ends the conversation. And then also Ramona, hearing that she might possibly be fired, she doesn't feel like she can go to the reunion. But I've always heard that like if housewife doesn't show up to the reunion, then they don't get their paycheck for the season. That's always what I thought. Do you remember when Lisa Vanderpump quit kind of halfway through the season and then she didn't end up showing up? I'm pretty sure she just didn't get her pay cut, but then she still has other shows on Bravo. I feel like Ramona might need the money more than LVP. I mean, now she started this new career in real estate. Isn't that kind of random that Ramona is starting a new career? Like, I don't know. It just came out of left field to me.
Yeah, totally. I mean, who would want to start a new career like when you're I mean, I'm not saying that Ramona is old, but she is of the age where
Yeah.
she could retire, like, early 60s. I don't know how old she
Mhm.
is
She's
specifically, but
63.
yeah, like people retire at that age. So, but good for her. If she wants to sell real estate, be my guest, Ramona.
Yeah, I mean, we love an independent queen. I definitely appreciate Ramona going after what she wants and working hard, even though she's not my favorite housewife. But the question is for you guys. You have to let us know. Should Ramona be fired? Will there be a Real Housewives of New York City reunion, or will they cancel it? Are you guys team Leah or Ramona? And who is your favorite Bravolebrity that Rihanna follows on Instagram? Let us know in the comments, because that is everything we have to share with you guys today. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell, because we'll be back with more Bravo news soon. As always, I'm your host, Zachary Reality, and I was joined by my Bravo loving bestie, Morgan Wright. Our social media handles are on the screen right now, so be sure to give us a follow and say hello. That is all we have, so we will catch you guys later. Bye bye.
Bye.